Welcome. I'm Sean Kelleher. I'm the municipal historian in the town of Saratoga. I'm the vice chair of Saratoga 250, and I'm the writer behind Substack's Past Paths, which I just learned today is one of the 50 top rising Substacks. And this week, there's a rather good reason to get out and explore. So let me begin with a story. Franklin wasn't sightseeing. He was on a high-stakes mission to convince Canada to join the American cause as the 14th colony. He traveled north with Samuel Chase, Charles Carroll of Carleton, and John Carroll, and it failed. His trip failed badly. Smallpox, suspicion, British reinforcements, and that was before all that, the mission paused here in Saratoga County, delayed by something more powerful than politics, the season itself. And that's what makes this weekend so compelling. Across the region, there's lectures, walks, programs that bring the fragile moment of 1776 back into focus. The program that we have designed for Franklin Slept Here, invites one to stand on the very piece in the very place where uncertainty happened, not victory, and it helped define the American Revolution. Because before the alliance with France, before the battles of Saratoga, there was doubt, and you can still feel it here. So if you're planning a trip this weekend, let me give you one tip. If you're over at the battlefield, and I really encourage you to do that, stick to the tour road. The trails are still soft with snowmelt and spring rains. Franklin had the same problem and he didn't enjoy it. So good footing makes for a much better historical experience. Stick to the tour roads. You can walk the tour roads, and some of the stops have paved paths, and I strongly suggest you take those paths. So the question becomes, why wait for spring? The landscape is now open. The lines of march are visible. The story, in many ways, is clearer than before, especially when you look at it without the leaves. If this sort of history speaks to you, practical, place-based, a little muddy at times, consider subscribing to Substacks. That's to my Substack called Past Paths. That's P-A-T-H-P-A, I'm sorry, Past Paths, P-A-S-T-P-A-T-H-S. Consider leaving a comment or sharing one of my stories. And most importantly, get out and see it for yourself. The past isn't behind us, it's underfoot. I wanted to share that I'm right out in front of the Gateway Visitor Center. So those Franklin talks, so there's one Sunday at Spa State Park at the annual meeting of the Friends of Grants Cottage. And then Tuesday, we have a sold out one right here at the Gateway Visitor Center. And then Wednesday is our second one. And right now there's about 15 seats there. So if you go to my Substack, you can find the link, or if you go to Saratoga 250, you can find that link and learn a little bit more about it. Until I see you again, I am your most humble and obedient servant, Sean Kelleher. Have a great day.